Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This time I'll be showing you how you can get the From Beyond the Stars achievement in GTA 5. We have to collect all 50 spaceship parts. At first, spaceship parts can be found in the Sandy Shores area, and it'll be where these bunch of satellite dishes are, and this is the area where you have to go to for the Act 1, the Doomsday Heist finale in the online. So you want to go up the ladder of this satellite dish and run up all the stairs, and you'll find the first spaceship part just by here. Okay, now the next spaceship part is not too far away. It'll be in this area, so it's directly west of the Sandy Shores airfield, and it can be found in this trailer park, and it'll be next to this boat just by here. Okay, now the next spaceship part is east of the Sandy Shores airfield. Well, it's a bit northeast really, but it's in this area, and it'll be next to this big rock here. So you want to mark where I marked on the map, and you'll find the spaceship part just up here. Okay, now the next spaceship part is not too far from Trevor's house, which will be just by here. In this area is where you find all the like the alien ritual type area, where there's like loads of alien stuff on the floor saying that aliens exist and stuff like that. And the collectible will be at the very top of this area, just by there. Now the next collectible is in the water, so you want to head to this area and you want to swim in this direction where I'm swimming now. Then you want to go underwater, and eventually you'll find a few rocks on the floor, and beside those rocks you'll find the next spaceship part as well, which is just by there. Okay, now the next spaceship part is on the east side of the map, so you want to find this road just by here on the east side of the map, and the collectible will be inside this shed just by here. Okay, now the next collectible isn't too far from Trevor's business where he sells guns and stuff like that, and the collectible will be inside this field next to this bunch of hay in the middle. Okay, now the next collectible is in this area, so you want to follow that road to get to this area, and the spaceship parts will be inside the barn just by here. Okay, now the next collectible is in Pleater Bay, and it's not too far from Los Santos Customs in Pleater Bay. You'll come to this area and you'll find this building, this big barn, and the spaceship part will be inside here, just by there. Okay, now the next collectible is in the area where the fire station is in Pleater Bay, next to a police station, which is here. So you want to go to the back of the fire station, which will be here, and the collectible will be in the makeshift building with the fire escape stairs. You want to go up the stairs, you want to go up to the second level, like this is the first one, so you want to go up again until you reach the second level, and the spaceship parts will be inside here. Okay, now the next spaceship part, this gave me a bit of trouble to find, but it's in this area where the road like splits up into two separate roads, like the main highway road, and the collectible will be underneath this bridge. Also, make sure you look out for like the dead tree that's all fallen over next to the bridge as well, and then you'll be able to find it. Okay, now the next collectible is quite close to the submarine business that you can buy, and the collectible will be just by here. Okay, now this next collectible involves you having to get a helicopter, so I recommend that you get one. Also, make sure you save before you do this, as this one is quite tricky to get, I think. Now this collectible is underneath the bridge that you go under when you're playing the pack standard finale on the multiplayer. So coming from the sea, on the right side, you'll be able to see the spaceship parts, which will be in this area. And it'll be just by there, on the right side of the bridge, if you're looking at it from the sea. Okay, now the next spaceship part is directly underneath the bridge where the two trains collide in that mission from the single player. And you'll be able to find it on top of the rocky surface just by here. It's directly underneath that bridge. Okay, now this next collectible is in this area, which is on the mountain. It's next to the MC hideout. So you want to land on the mountain just like this, and you'll be able to find the collectible, which will be just down here. So you want to jump down here and grab the spaceship part. Okay, now the next collectible is again not too far from the Lost MC hideout in single player, and it's directly just before the bridge where the train goes over, and the collectible will be on the left side of the river, just like that, which is just by here. Okay, now moving on, continuing making your way down to the Fort Zancudo River, you'll see this other bridge where the structure of the bridge is all wooden, and the collectible will be directly underneath it, just like that. Okay, now the next collectible is in this part of the map, and this one's a bit tricky to find, as it's underwater and it's next to a waterfall. So you want to mark where I marked on the map, jump down here, you want to go underwater, and you'll be able to see the spaceship part, just like that. Okay, now the next collectible is in this area, but it's a bit off-road, so make sure you go down here, and the collectible will be just over here, inside these fields where all these plants are. Okay, now the next collectible, this one can be a bit tricky to find, so I recommend that you put a waypoint where I put one. And in this area you'll see like a cave. It's all well hidden, and the collectible will be inside it, just like that. Okay, now this next collectible is on the west side of the map, and it's not too far from Devon Weston's house. Like, it's in the house literally south of Devon Weston, so which is this house here. So you want to come to this house where I marked, and you'll be able to find the collectible that's next to this telescope. Okay, now the next spaceship part is in this area of Los Santos, and it's at the observatory. So you want to go up the stairs on the right side and run along the roof just like this, and all the way over here you'll find the next spaceship part. Okay, for next spaceship part you need a helicopter for this, and it's on like a roof of like a very small building that's all out into the water. You can't jump up onto the roof while on foot. You have to get a helicopter, so I recommend that you save just before you do this, just in case the helicopter crashes into the water or something. But the spaceship part is directly on this roof, just like that. Okay, now this next collectible is in this area of the map. It's like in a closed off complex, and it'll be next to this tree just by here. And if you still got a helicopter, it's pretty easy to get this one out, as you can just land inside the area and run to the part. Okay, now the next collectible is in this area again, where we just were a few seconds ago. And this one's underwater, so you want to swim all the way to the end, pretty much until you get to the wall. Then you want to dive all the way down to the bottom, and in this corner you will find the next spaceship part. Okay, now this next collectible is in the golf course area of Los Santos. So you want to head on inside, just like this. Doesn't really matter much if you get a golf buggy or not. So you want to make your way all the way over here. The spaceship parts will be on the small little island just over here. Now the next spaceship part is, again, literally next door to Los Angeles Customs, but for this you need a helicopter to land onto the roof, where there's like a drained swimming pool with no water, and the collectible will be inside the swimming pool just like that. Okay, now the next collectible is again very close by. It's literally across the street from Los Angeles Customs, and it's in the area where you would normally do the stunt jump, and it'll be on this grass area next to all these bushes. If you saw that gap there in the railings, that's a stunt jump you can do, so just look for that. Okay, now this next collectible is in the movie studios area of Los Santos. So you want to head to this area and run up these stairs, and you'll find the spaceship part up by here. Now I made a mistake here on this collectible and the next one, as I jumped off the wrong service, but it did still count with me getting it, as I checked the progress in the main menu, where it still said 30 out of 50 parts. Now this next collectible is again along this road, and you want to go behind the liquor store shop. But you want to run down these stairs, and when you're behind here you'll see this ladder, so you want to go up this ladder just like this. So I had to speed this up a little bit, as it does take quite a while to get up here. And the spaceship part will be up by here. I made a bit of mistake here where I forgot to jump. Meanwhile I didn't have time to pull my parachute, but it did still count as me getting it. So yeah. Okay, now this next collectible, you need a helicopter for this one, and this is on the Penvis building. Also, it's got the symbol of like the commander symbol from like Modern Warfare 2, for example. And the collectible will be up here, just by here. So you want to land the helicopter on this building, and the collectible will be directly in front of you. Okay, now this next collectible is in the underground area where you go on the jewelry store heist in single player. So from the main entrance, from the highway, you want to go down here. Like, you'll recognize this area if you use it quite a lot. Like, I normally use it when I'm doing the casino heists to lose the police, for example. Just hide down here. Pretty good strategy if you don't have an oppressor Mark II, that is. And the spaceship part will be up here. It'll be behind this orange barrier, just like that. Okay, now the next spaceship part is in this area, and it's in this alleyway. It's next to the police station, or nearby, and it'll be inside this alleyway where there's like loads of stuff going on. And on your right you'll see a shop called Bean Machine, and the spaceship parts will be in this corner just by there. Okay, now the next collectible is underneath the main highways. You want to mark where I marked the map, and the collectible will be in this area where there's all these like tents and stuff. And the collectible will be by the city. Also, this isn't too far from the ammunition, which is nearby. Now the next collectible is on top of the hospital in Los Santos. So you want to come over here, and you want to go over this ladder if you want, or if you still got the helicopter, you can use that to land on top. But I didn't have one with me as I died a bit earlier on. And the spaceship part is up here, on your right, just over there. Okay, now the next collectible is in this area of the map. It's near the docking area, and it'll be next to these big metal structures. So as you go in on your right, you'll find it just by there. Okay, now this next collectible is underwater, and it's in the area where you have to go to when you need to steal the Valkyrie helicopter from the Humane Labs setup mission. So you want to stick to the water, and you want to dive down, and you will find the spaceship part next to this metal structure that's all broken in the water, and you'll be able to find it just like that. Okay, now the next collectible is in this area, so you want to mark where I marked on the map. When you get to this area, you'll see this building and like a bunch of stairs in the middle. It doesn't matter which way you go from here, as it's pretty much identical regardless. So you want to head up one of the set of stairs, go all the way to the top. Then once you go up the ladder, you want to run across the pipe to get the collectible, which is in the middle, just by here. Okay, now the next collectible is in the Los Santos airport, and it's behind your personal hangar. Like, I didn't know this. I didn't know that like all three characters could buy the hangar. I only thought one of them could buy it until recently, as I replayed the game by playing the Japanese version, as I completed the original two versions on the 360 and the one years ago. But I thought it was quite interesting to know that recently. Now the next spaceship part is in the area which you have to go to, where you need to board the dinghy when you do the setup mission for the Humane Labs to steal the Hydra. And it'll be along the beach next to the sewage system, which is just there. Now just a bit east of that, you'll see these small islands. They're just on the outskirts. Now on the second island, you'll find the next spaceship part. Okay, now the next collectible is in the scrapyard area of Los Santos, and the collectible will be inside this crate just by here. Okay, now the next collectible is in this area of the map, so make sure you mark the road where I am at, and it's just down here. It's not on the main highway, it's on the road beneath it, and you'll find this like makeshift dam type structure, and the collectible will be on this ledge just by here past the railings. Okay, now the next collectible is in the dam area of Los Santos, so make sure you mark where I marked, and the collectible is underwater. So you want to go into this docking area. You want to go underwater straight away, then you want to dive directly underneath the dock, and you'll be able to find the spaceship part. Now this next spaceship part isn't too far away from the one we just got, so you want to make your way to the north side of the dam, which is here, and you'll find the next spaceship part in the mud next to these pipes, which will be just by here. Okay, now this next collectible is on the east side coast of Los Santos, so make sure you mark where I marked on the map. And the collectible will be just by here, along the beach. Okay, now the next collectible is in this area of the map, where there's like a twisty road, so make sure you mark where I marked, and you'll be able to find the collectible, which is just by here. Now this next collectible is in this area of the map, and it's behind a house in this area, so make sure you mark where I marked. And you'll see this house with like a white picket fence around it. You want to jump over the fence, and the spaceship part will be next to this white sign, white banner thing, which is just by here. Now the next spaceship part is next to the weed business in online. So it's in this area, and you'll recognise this area if you do a lot of MC businesses, and it'll be behind this house just by here. It's all destroyed. Okay, now the last spaceship part is in this area, and it's inside this cave. Now, if any of you have played this bit of online before, there was like a mission you could do. I think it was coveted before. I think the name of it was coveted. We had to steal a cargo bomb and pick up a container. I think that's what it's called. But anyway, the collectible is inside this cave, and it'll be in the far right corner just by there, which is pretty good. That's all the spaceship parts covered for this video. Now the next thing you need to do is you need to go back to Omega, go speak to him, watch the cutscene. And after the cutscene, you would have unlocked the space docker vehicle for you to use, and you'll get the achievement as well. Now I hope this video has helped you out. I've quite enjoyed making this again. I've quite enjoyed playing through the Japanese version of GTA. Also, I hope everyone is staying safe and well in this time with everything that's going on at the moment. So yeah, I hope this has helped out, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.